Well, I just want to start with two teams really battling it defensively. I think both teams struggled to put some points on the board today. Great job by Northern Colorado, tremendous defense today, and really proud of our kids' grittiness, causing enough mistakes and hitting some free throws down the stretch.
Questions for the student athletes?
Parker Cotton from the Bozeman Daily Chronicle. KJ and Madison, can you both speak to what kind of poise you saw kind of throughout the game, maybe especially defensively, from all the freshmen that go into this game?
Yeah, we kind of prepared our freshmen that there was going to be times like this. The other team was going to go on runs. We know how to respond, and I think they just did a really good job of just staying level-headed. And it started with us, and if we were composed, they were composed. So I think they did that.
Yeah, no, I thought they did an excellent job. They were super consistent for us, and we were able to defend the way that Montana State does. And it was just everything just felt like it clicked out there as far as our defense, and it was just a good time.
Any more questions? Yeah, go ahead. Anybody else?
And obviously a different result and different defensive performance from your first game at this tournament last year. How nice is it to have seen that turnaround and to be sticking around a little bit longer?
Yeah, I mean, every year is different, and I think this year we just battled till our hearts were going to give out, honestly. And I think just, keeping last year in the back of our minds was just something we wanted to get over and honestly forget. And so this year we just want to come out here and respond, and I think that's what we did.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we went into this game going to lay our bodies on the line, going to fly around, going to communicate, and I think that it really showed out on the floor today. And I'm incredibly proud of us. And it was a tight game, but man, it was fun. It was good.
Grace Lawrence, MTN Sports. Can you guys just talk about how many, you guys have been in so many close games, ones that haven't gone your way. How much did that prepare you, your young core, for today to pull this one out?
I think with being put in that situation quite a few times within our season has, helped with our freshmen being able to, play under a lot of pressure. I mean, you have your crowd out there behind you. You want to win for your crowd. You want to win for your team. You want to win for your coaching staff, and you want to win for yourself as well. And it's a bittersweet thing now looking back on it. I didn't even realize, that it actually has gotten us ready on how to game plan within the game. And coming together in our tight huddles, little things we have to focus on, and the composure part I feel really showed. I mean, we're not going to give up. Can't count us out. Can't ever count us out. I mean, we're going to battle until the end.
Yeah, we've been in a lot of close games, and some haven't gone our way, but just continuing to fight every single possession, honestly, is what we did. Diving on the floor, getting rebounds, stuff we can control is what I think we executed to the best of our ability today, and I think that's allowed us just to get the win and honestly just to come out on top.
This will be our final question for the student athletes.
Ethan Becker, NBC Montana. Izzy Bunyan, those last 4 minutes of regulation and overtime came up clutch both offensively and just defensively. Just how have you seen her grown all the way throughout the year just for this moment to come up big for y'all?
Yeah, we're really proud of Izzy. She put so much effort and heart into the game, and just to allow it to come to a full show today was honestly just so amazing. We know she has it in her, and we just want to bring it out of her, and I think she really showed it today.
Yeah, Izzy is a quiet, shy kid, but man, she really knows how to work, and it was so fun seeing her today. After she had gotten that jump ball, and it was our ball, and she I think she yelled out, "Let's go!"
Yeah.
That was the loudest I'd ever heard her, and it's fun watching her, evolve into her game and get more confidence and realize that we all trust in each and every single one of them. Like there's no room for no trust. I mean, you have to.
Yep.
And with our limited numbers, with seniors and upperclassmen compared to our underclassmen, I mean, they've stepped up. They've continued to step up, and they grow every game. So it's super fun to see just from a veteran.
Congratulations again, you two, and you're welcome to stay if you like. Coach, it's up to you. That was a slugfest. They let them play, as the cliche goes, and I know you've been in a couple of these. That had to be right up there, though, even though this is only your first game in the tournament.
Certainly didn't get younger today. Big Sky tournament time. We talked about our preseason schedule, the adversity with the injuries, kids in and out all season long. We're ready for grinds, and this was certainly that. And there was an opportunity for UNC to kind of break away. I think we got down 6 and took a timeout, and I think we hit our first 3 right after that, and that was kind of a turning point for us where I felt like our kids played to win the game at that point. So that was huge for us to turn the corner on that end. Certainly was not a fantastic day offensively, but defense gives you a chance as always, and that's certainly been the case for this team all year.
Trish, Greg Rockott, MTN Sports. You look at the rebounding numbers, I think
they're not pretty.
You're right.
Somebody told me it's better to win ugly than to lose pretty, so I'm going to win ugly, and tomorrow we have to be a lot better defensively on the glass.
Right. Well, and just how do you think you were able to weather that?
Our steals. My bottom line is we caused 26 more opportunities for our team, and we certainly weren't great in that. We would love to get more out of transition. We'd love to get more in the half court. I thought Northern Colorado did a great job with zone looks, man looks. We really had to simplify in that fourth quarter for our looks against that. And at the end of the day, hitting some shots, right? So, the free throws down the stretch, I thought that was the biggest key for us. We hit the free throws down the stretch when we needed to. We got stops when we needed to. I think somebody mentioned Izzy Bunyan. Her length, I thought a couple possessions late in that game were really critical for us. But you have length that's been disruptive all year for this team. It was for sure the turnovers.
We have enough time for 2 more questions.
Hi, Coach. I'm Ann Delaney from the Greeley Tribune. And I just wanted to know the shooting. I didn't see the final stats, so I'm sorry about that. But the shooting was, both teams was ugly in the first. I mean, low percentages. What was going on? Why was that happening on the floor that neither team was
I'm going to say both defenses were incredible today. There were definitely some looks that, were like, lid needs to come off. But there were also some looks for both teams that I thought some defenses created a little bit more challenging. So there's some that you need to say, like, okay, but if you keep them rushed or if you keep them disrupted, it's hard to get into that rhythm. And Izzy hitting that first one for us was huge. I think we hit a second. I think that's all we ended up with today. But at the same time, defenses definitely make those things difficult, and that was a lot that you saw today. It was a grind on both ends, really physical game.
And Coach, just to finish, you now have Eastern for a 3rd time this season. You of course played them so close in the first 2. What do you expect out of them a 3rd time? How do you hope to come out tomorrow?
Well, first thing for us is just making sure we get our kids off their feet. We want to recover. It's back-to-back for us, but I kind of like the back-to-back, just get them right back on the court, just get into that rhythm. It's a very familiar scout. There will be a couple things here, but I like the fact that we've played them recently, so our kids can just really focusing on to their next.
Coach Binford, Katelynn, Madison, thanks for your time. Congratulations on the hard-fought W.